All right. We are back. Hondo's Blockbuster here with another movie draft. And today we are talking baseball movies, baby. And I am joined by two very special guests. You've seen this guy a lot. He is Andre, the Tranquilo guy. And for making his debut, a fellow David on the show.
Love to see it.
David V. or David Villaricenzo.
That was a pretty good effort.
Let's go.
I like that.
Let's go. What up, boys? You guys ready? Hey, MLB season, so we're doing not MLB, but baseball movie draft. How are you guys feeling?
I'm excited for baseball season.
Me
honestly.
too, man.
I know you're ready for this.
Opening day's coming up.
Yeah.
This draft might be more important than the actual MLB draft in July.
Yes.
So really excited to
Yes.
see where this lands.
Yes.
This is true. Opening days, we're recording this. Today's Monday, and opening day's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
League, Marlins open Friday.
Are you guys going? Are you guys going Friday?
I'll be there.
Absolutely.
I'll be there too.
Be there.
Cardinals open on Thursday. Ready to roll.
Oh yeah. Listen, David. I mean, I gotta bring it up. I cannot believe you're wearing that jersey. Here.
I got to be honest, man. Team issued. How could I not rep my squad?
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Lopes, number 8. You know?
Listen, don't worry. That's what I got this here for, just in case you can't see it. It's like getting the Dre, you hold that.
I got you.
Every time David picks, you just like hold it up a little bit.
There it is.
But yeah, gents, you ready to do this? And we talked a little bit offline. Baseball movies are probably, if not the best, they've definitely in terms of volume, but I think baseball probably has the best movies. Like they just have the most amount of movies and most memorable movies. And I think we've got a lot to pick from today. So you guys ready?
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, we did the draft before, or the order. I'm going first, Dre going second, David in the 3-hole. All right. So I will kick us off today. I actually feel like I haven't had the first pick in a long time. I don't think I've actually ever had the first pick in one of these drafts. So I'm glad I've got this one because I'm going with my all-time favorite baseball movie. I'm going with one of my all-time favorite sports movies. And Pooch was right. It is The Sandlot, baby. I'm going with The Sandlot. There's nothing more nostalgic, iconic for me than The Sandlot. It's a movie I grew up watching as a kid. It's a movie that when I played baseball for 8-9 years growing up. That was a quintessential movie for me, and a movie that, honestly, like when we were talking about doing this draft, I'm like, I need to rewatch The Sandlot because I haven't seen it in a while. It's from Benny the Jet to Ham, like memorable characters, memorable moments, the 4th of July, the pool scene. It's just everything. It's more than just a baseball movie. It's a coming of age, growing up movie, and it just has some awesome, fun kid baseball. So I am a big, firm believer that Sandlot is one of the best sports movies of all time.
I think it had a heavy influence also on people like choosing to want to play baseball.
For sure.
Right? It's like, even if you didn't play competitively, right? It was like, okay, like let's just go to the park and hit some balls and see what shenanigans we get into.
100%. I mean, that scene of them playing 4th of July under the fireworks
It's
is something that's ingrained in everybody's mind.
Yes.
And you're like,
Yes.
I wonder if we could do this.
No, it is though.
Like, it's 4th of July, you're trying to get your buddies and be like, you want to get at least like stickball? Let's do something like let's get it going.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like, even after I stopped playing baseball, like you just said, like I'd play stickball. Like during the summers, it's like, hey, I live right next to Ron Eman Park, and we would literally go and play just either wiffle ball or something. And it's just getting all the boys together to go play some baseball, stickball, whatever you want. The Sandlot is the epitome of all that. So for me, I freaking love that movie. So it's a great easy 1-1 for me, to be honest.
Easy.
Easy 1-1.
When we were doing the draft, if I was, I wish they could have seen how close it was. It was like not even half an inch. I could have had that number 1 pick, and I would have taken Sandlot. But you know what? We pivot, we adapt, right? Analytics are involved in baseball, so now we got to get analytical here. And I know I have second, and you're going to go third and fourth. I kind of have an idea of like what your strategy is going to be, but if I am wrong, I am screwed in the rest of my draft. So where I'm going to go here is I'm not going nostalgic. I am going with the bench warmers at number 2.
I knew you were going to take bench warmers.
There are significantly better baseball movies. I will say that right off the bat. But with what I know, what I remember, what I recall in a lot of movies, bench warmers just always like sticks to me. It did not even cross my mind as a baseball movie, to be honest, but it really is a baseball movie at the end of the day, at some capacity. It's a comedy. It is one of those movies that that alludes to, kind of like the bullying that goes on, right? And the kids that are not necessarily the best at sports, right? But that really, at the end of the day, it is something that is for everybody, right? Especially when you're a kid, right? It builds confidence, it builds camaraderie, it builds community. So I relate to it on that front. I played baseball my whole life, and you kind of saw the kids that were, took baseball seriously, but the kids that just generally did not give a crap to be on the field, right? And that's fair, right? But it was one of those things, your parents make you do these things when you're a kid, right? So I appreciate what that movie is, and the fact that like it introduces people into just like it's bigger than the sport, right? Plus all the iconic scenes. Like for me, one of the scenes that always, for whatever reason, sticks in my head is literally at the end. It might be the final scene of the movie when he's sitting under the table and he's got the sunscreen in his face and he's asking about about this chick, and then he's like basically telling him like about sex, and he goes and he just starts squirting the sunscreen everywhere. I don't know why that scene is like engraved in my head. So going Benchwarmers, that too.
I mean, an absolute gem of a movie.
Yeah.
Yes. In a later phase, not in that Sandlot era.
Right,
that
exactly.
Had tons of baseball movies, but one that clearly transcends time, and like some classic moments like when they bring in the Dominican guy with the handwritten crayon. I am 12.
Yeah.
They still use that to this day. Like that's something that's memed to death, and that's how a lot of these movies nowadays like stay in the zeitgeist. Like it's moments like that. Like I think there was a story the other day of this guy that was playing. It ended up being fake, but like the first thing that popped in my head was like the I am 12.
Yes.
Like that's that, and the guy who's scared of the sun. I mean, like come on, like that's hilarious. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. Benchwarmers is one of those that like my buddy. His mom had a TV in the car, and that's like one of the ultimate like TV car.
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
Like if you're on a road trip, like we're watching Benchwarmers, and it's
Absolutely
just
that.
Gets me every time.
That and Christmas with the Cranks.
yes. He loves Christmas. By the way, that is Benchwarmers at 2. I'm trying to tell you this, Andre, is the most Andre pick of all time. And it's phenomenal. This is why I love having you on here. And I had Benchwarmers on my list, by the way. I love
strategy at this point, because if I don't get it now, I may never get it. So. And then my list is really screwed.
I love it. All right, Dave, you got back-to-back here.
You would have been safe with me.
I know.
And not because I don't love Benchwarmers, but because there's so many great movies.
I agree.
It's just outside of my list.
I don't know what you're going to go with here, but I just cannot wait to see the graphic of Sandlot, Benchwarmers, and whatever you're about to do.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to go. This wouldn't have originally been my first pick.
Okay.
But because you said Benchwarmers, I'm going to pick it. It was going to be my second pick.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Little Big League.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's a good one.
Love Little Big League. For me, I always wanted to be Billy Haywood, who's the star of the movie. Love sports trivia, and like the fact that little kid knew everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I always want to be that guy, and I was like, oh, like all the trivia things. Like anybody who knew me growing up, I loved playing trivia. We used to play the name game in like long road trips.
Yeah.
We jokingly, our family used to call it Tim Belcher because for whatever reason, when I was a little kid, I thought the name Belcher was funny. So we would start as Tim Belcher and then like go from there.
Yeah.
So Little Big League, absolutely timeless movie. Great lines. Interesting facts, like the guy who plays shortstop in the movie was actually a big leaguer, Kevin Elster, who played shortstop for the Mets,
nice.
Pirates, and a bunch of others.
Did not know that.
Obviously, cameos by Griffey and Pudge and Palmeiro and a bunch of guys, but really, really a great movie. Really enjoyed it. A movie that I have, if it's on TV, I watch, right?
Yeah.
Like I rearrange my plans. I will admit that I have arrived late to events and sometimes skipped events to watch Little Big League, so that's definitely one for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome because that's again. I mean, these are 3 movies that resonated with us. Like in I don't know if either of those. I don't even know if the Sandlot's probably not even considered the best baseball movie out there. But these are movies that are iconic to us, and they're like, they have nostalgia to them, and it's like once a movie like that gets you, it's like you said, like I will miss events because I'm watching one of these, any movies that resonate with you. So I love the pick.
For sure.
That is.
And now I'll go with what actually would have been my first pick, Major League.
Okay. Yeah.
Hands down, Major League, the original one, even though all of them are great. The original one by far. The original Willie Mays Hayes, Wesley Snipes. One of my favorite scenes is when he had already been kicked out of camp, like the morning after, and then he wakes up and like runs in his pajamas and like beats everybody around the 60. Scenes with Pedro Serrano and Roger Dorn, and like just so many legendary characters, and another movie that had former big leaguers as New York Yankees. The guy who plays the big hitter for the Yankees, he plays first base in the movie, but he was a pitcher. Vukovic for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So like, just I mean, who doesn't know and love Major League? And really, if you don't love Major League, I probably don't want to watch movies with you.
That's fair. And we were talking about this before, right? It's like some of these movies I haven't seen in so long, but Major League's the one with Wild Thing, right?
Correct.
Okay, and they do Wild Thing.
With Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
That was the song that played when you would come in the pitch.
Well, I'm not even joking. That's why I'm saying that, because I had the goggles when I was a kid.
I love that.
So they started calling me the Wild Thing when I would play. I was like 11 years old. Bro, I could not see the baseball field. And I didn't know this until the first day. Another one of those like random moments that you just remember, right? I could not see, so I couldn't hit. So I just thought I stunk at baseball, right? I could play the field pretty decently, but I could not hit for crap. And finally, I go to the eye doctor, and they're like, "Oh yeah, your kid's blind. Like he can't see crap." And they're like, "Okay," so they got me glasses. But then they're like, "Oh, he plays sports. Can he play with the glasses?" And they're like, "Well, we have these sports goggles that he can wear." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to be the kid wearing the damn goggles on the field."
The rec specs.
But then Major League happened.
Yeah.
Well, it happened way before this obviously happened, but it was like a thing, and I embraced the Wild Thing era. I wore the goggles, and I think I went 3 for 3 that night.
That's awesome.
Amazing what seeing can do.
Yeah,
Right?
well, it's funny you say that, because I have a very similar story in terms of how I figured out I was blind, was also through baseball. But I was the opposite, because I was always a great hitter, even with my blindness. Like I was Big Poppy, like I was telling you. Fantastic hitter. I'm a slugger. But they put me in the outfield one time, because I was usually always first base. They put me in the outfield, and I was just standing there, and they hit a ball to me, and I had no idea.
Wow.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the ball.
God.
And that was at that moment my parents realized, no, there's something wrong with him. And they might have realized that way earlier, but the eyes at least.
Specifically.
Yeah, specifically the eyes. And dude, I went to get checked, and you're like, wow, your son is like really bad at seeing. Like he's basically, and my mom has terrible vision too. Thanks, Mom. And I'm wearing glasses, so still to this day. But it's funny that baseball was literally actually for me the thing that made my parents realize that I needed glasses. So
Embrace the goggles.
But Major League, I'm glad he picked that, because I have my buddy Epot. He is a diehard Major League guy. Like he is not only his favorite baseball movie, he says it's the best sports movie ever. Like he's like, and he refuses to take any other answer outside of Major League. Like he's like, Major League is the best, not only baseball movie, best sports movie of all time. I don't know how many times he's watched it. If I had to guess, it's a lot.
I support it. I mean, you could make a case that it's 1-1 in this.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Facts.
of potential 1-1s
Facts.
in just baseball.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
like as sports movies, like we were talking earlier, baseball movies probably take the cake.
Yeah.
And Major League certainly is in that discussion.
100%. Dre,
Probably
back to
should've
you.
gone number one overall, but
Yeah.
it's all good. I'm gonna keep riding this like non-traditional baseball movie wave here, because this is what I'm gonna have to do for this to survive. So I am going with. You ready for this one? I don't think you're ready for this one. Bad News Bears, baby.
go.
Wait, but which one?
First one.
The original one.
Or are you
Ooh, that's
talking
a
Billy
good
Bob
question.
Thornton?
No, yeah.
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
Billy Bob
yeah,
Thornton.
Yeah.
You think that's the first one?
No. I don't. Yeah. No.
Wait a second.
I'm not going with the OG one.
Yeah, you're going Billy Bob Thornton.
They made
They
other
3 or 4.
iterations of like the newer one, right?
Oh, I don't know about the newer one, but
I think I saw like a bad.
Yeah, there's a few different. The Billy Bob Thornton one is the remake, and then
Yes,
I think
I'm
they've
talking
made
about that one.
like yeah. I don't know if he's in all of them, but from that one they've made like different.
Yes, that's the one I'm referring to.
Billy
I actually
Bob
haven't
Thornton.
seen that one, so I'd love to hear more about it.
I just personally like the chaos of the movie,
Yes.
right? My whole rationale, especially when just like doing these movie drafts, I have an emotional connection at some
Yes.
capacity, right? So I coached Little League Baseball for 12 years maybe, like 10 years. And I relate to the chaos of just kids that can't throw the baseball, can't ground the ground ball, can't hit a baseball, but seeing the evolution as a coach where, you're kind of like, you don't really know what you're doing because you're not like a coach, you know the game because you played it, but like I don't have coaching experience, right? So it's just me and a bunch of, misfits basically with a bunch of misfit baseball players. And to me, that movie is just like the chaos. I relate to that. And to me, that's really why I like that movie so much. It's just there's no rhyme or reason as to it being like an amazing baseball movie. It's just more of the fact that it is chaotic, and I enjoy chaos in a game that is so like soothing to me.
One I should check out then?
Yes,
The remake?
absolutely.
You got to check out the original. The original is outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw the second one.
You know what? It's similar to. It's basically The Longest Yard versus The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's what. Okay.
Where they did the remake with Sandler. They still brought Burt Reynolds back, but Burt Reynolds was Sandler in the original. I don't know if they did I forget if they did a similar thing with the Billy Bob Thornton one.
I think Walter Matthau had already
did
passed
he?
away.
Okay, then yeah.
But
Probably
legendary movie. He plays Mr. Buttermaker.
Because what year did the first one come out?
I don't know, the 70s, maybe 80s?
Yeah.
Maybe early 80s. But yeah, I mean, Kelly Leak in center field, absolute 1-1 savage outfielder. Also ripping darts and riding a dirt bike.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I love it.
That guy, and then like their
That's what
pitcher
I
was
want.
a girl who
Yeah.
was like far and away the ace.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
that, they had Rudy Stein, who was
is
just
that
getting
not-
shelled.
Is that not the case in the newer one?
I think
too?
it is.
Is it? They have the same character.
Yeah,
names,
I think
too?
yeah.
I think
Come on,
yeah,
everything?
because I
I'm
remember
pretty sure, I'm pretty
the
sure.
ace was a girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
This guy also was like kind of like cigarette smoking guy, just kind of hard ass type of dude.
Wow. So
yeah,
I really got to check it out.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
it's good.
It's essentially it's a remake more than it is a sequel.
Sure.
But then they made sequels after.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And they did the same with the original one. The original one, then they did like breaking training, which I think was at like the Astrodome with the Houston Astros. They went to Japan.
Oh, wow.
Like, this was a franchise.
Bad News
Oh,
Bears
man.
Japan
This
is
was-
God.
I gotta see that one.
You know what?
I have not seen it, but it's funny you say it because I was going through. I was like, wow, they went to Japan. I was going through the movie. Like, wow.
Global game, baby.
Yeah.
Pre-Otani.
That's hilarious. That's Otani, Bad News Bears.
He might have been in that movie and we didn't even know.
Honestly, he maybe started playing baseball because of that.
Because of that.
That's what we're going with.
That's a good
I
one.
like that.
Otani started playing baseball because of the Bad News Bears, Japan.
It all makes
I don't
sense.
even know that's the name of the movie, but that's what we're going with. All right. So I can either go chalk here, like in the sense of there are so many still really good
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Because clearly
Heavy
when I
hitters.
pick, I don't pick really good ones.
Wait,
So I leave a lot of inventory.
No,
for
because
more people.
I like that you said that because I love your picks because they're movies I love. Like I love Batch Wars. But then it's like, how am I getting Field of Dreams in the last pick of the second round?
Yeah.
I have to take Field of Dreams.
100%.
Like, I just have to. Like you think, a lot of people when they think of baseball movies, they think of Field of Dreams. There's a reason why it's resonated for so long. That the MLB has a Field of Dreams day and they've built a stadium and like it's so iconic. Cosner might be the most, not only sports guy because he's talking about the sports, but baseball guy. Like Cosner is a baseball movie legend.
Absolutely.
Like he is, and Field of Dreams is that. And it's just a great story. And again, we talk about a lot of sports movies is about what's iconic. Nothing more iconic than coming out of the cornfields, and they've mimicked that
Yes.
in so many other movies. Like some of them are parodies, but some of them are like to make a parody, you got to have the original, and it's just something that's going to be replicated for the rest of the time. Field of Dreams is easily one of the best, not only baseball movies, but sports movies of all time. So,
And like what Dre said earlier, that he gets attached emotionally to movies, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't think any guy watches Field of Dreams and doesn't connect to that moment where Kevin Costner's playing catch with his dad at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like that's a part of the movie that forever takes me back to being a little kid playing in the yard with my dad. And to this day, it's probably my favorite part of the movie. A movie with so many great moments.
yeah, no, I'm with like that's that's an iconic, not only scene, but it is like the idea of playing catch with your dad. Like that's like it gets you in the fields, man.
Yeah.
It gets you in the fields, man. So listen, I love Field of Dreams, so I'm gonna take it. I have to take it. But I am going to try to go a little bit, because there's a couple movies here that can go. I'm going to go a little bit outside the box here. Or maybe not outside the box, but more nostalgic than anything between two. All right, give me Angels in the Outfield. Give me Angels in the Outfield. Oh, I keep putting my shoe up. All right, sorry, Pooch. Angels in the Outfield. Again, it's funny. We were talking about movies that we haven't seen in forever, and that is one that I might have not seen since I was maybe a kid.
It's been a while.
But it's one that I think I saw 50 times as a kid, and another one that, like, if it's on TV, it plays on, I don't know what station, but I'm stopping to watch it. Because it's just a fun, feel-good movie. Angels Now, it's got a little bit of surreal nature to it, obviously, and it's just fun. It's a fun, growing up kids movie. And I've got another one on this list that I want to touch upon later. I hope no one gets so it comes back to me.
Is that one Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a remake. I've never seen the original,
Oh,
but it is a remake.
I didn't know that.
It is a remake.
God.
I did not know that.
And the cast in that Disney
Yes.
Angels in the Outfield is electric.
Electric.
I mean, Oscar winner Adrian Brody
Yeah.
playing utility infielder
Yes.
Danny Hemmerling.
God, I love that you know all the names.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
The third baseman in that movie, I don't know the actor's name. I don't know what else he's been, but he plays third base. His name is Ray Mitchell in the movie, and he's like their star hitter. And if you know nothing about baseball and you watch that, you think Ray Mitchell's the greatest. Oh man, yeah, and like Danny Glover going out to fight
Yep.
the pitcher.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Just
yeah.
so many great moments.
That is
Yeah.
a good one.
And Tony Danza. What are we talking about?
I forgot Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he plays Ben Williams, center field.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
Brody,
McConaughey must have been.
Gordon
early.
Levitt.
Yeah, it's early
94.
McConaughey.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, and the
The
kids.
tagline, you gotta believe.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Great movie.
Great movie. So I'm taking it. I'm rocking with it.
Is it my turn?
Oh, yeah. It's right back to you, Dre.
All right. I like this. I like how this is going. All right. I'm going to go with another old school movie, but we're not going comedy here. We're going with an uplifting story here, very heartwarming underdog story. The Rookie.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Wow. True story.
it is. I know, which I do appreciate that. High school teacher getting a chance to play in the big leagues, pitching. I think it's for the
Rays.
Rays. Yes.
Jim Morris. Not
Yes.
to be confused with
Yes.
Hurricane Jim Morris.
Yeah, I mean, talk about, your love of the game, right? But it's just not working out, but you believe in the dream and you just continue to chase it and you continue to chase it and you chase it and until that day becomes a reality. And the fact that that's even possible, I mean, I'm curious if that could even happen in today's age. I know there's been stories of guys that, working as bouncers and, working 9-to-5 jobs while trying to pursue this dream. So there is some life to that still to this day because it is such a grind, to play that. But in that era, to be able to recreate that situation and being a teacher, then come pro baseball player is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And to think another Disney classic, right?
Yeah.
Disney, baby.
Disney's just
Disney's
dominating.
got- yeah.
Disney recognizes
They
that
know.
baseball
They
movies
did.
are it.
They did. Yeah. And Disney, they've got bangers. And even outside of baseball, they've got Miracle and stuff but that's right. Sports movies. Yeah. We've got the comedies. We've got the underdog story
Yes.
is what a lot of people obviously gravitate towards. That's a lot of sports stories are. The ones that are compelling are underdog stories. The guys that, shouldn't be there, but are there because, either through their determination, their grit. And so, yeah, fire movie. I have not seen that movie. Again,
It's been a while since I've seen it, but that's one that has forever resonated with me. I forget how old I was the last time I watched it, but I might have shed tears at the end of that movie as a little kid.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm emotional, man.
No, I get it. Field of Dreams gets me.
Yeah.
The Rookie. I don't know. That doesn't get me there.
No, it's maybe not
Maybe
as
Dennis Quaid
sentimental.
doesn't resonate with me like Kevin Costner. I don't know.
That's fair. It's just something about, I don't know.
But I hear you.
You
making
saw what the guy went
dream
through,
a reality.
what the guy went through to get there. It's hard.
Isn't one of the guys in the movie? One of the guys on the team is also Spanish from old school, and also the guy in Coach Carter, Timo Cruz, that shoots threes.
Maybe.
Look into that.
That would be a great pull.
I think I nailed that.
see.
That would be
What's
a
the
great
question?
I'm
pull.
almost positive. Go to the cast of
Cast.
The Rookie, or actually go to Coach Carter. It's probably faster to find him.
Yeah, you go to Coach Carter. I'll go to the Rookie, and
Yeah.
we'll see if they're on the. They're both on the.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Just look at
Rick Gonzalez. Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Where?
For
boom.
sure.
Rick
yeah.
Gonzalez, Ruben
him.
Owls pitcher.
Wow. Holy cow.
What a pull.
Wow,
Nailed
that's-
that. What a bit part two in The Rookie, where later on in Coach Carter, he's one
You
of
got
the
the
main-
Yes.
you got the names on lock.
I got something.
If I
Coach
ever
Carter,
start
another great movie,
if I
by
ever
the way.
start a trivia show on this channel, you're gonna be my first call.
Let me tell you, I love to play trivia Wednesday nights. If you ever
Yeah.
want to come out,
Where do you play?
I play at Tom's NFL in Miami Springs. Fantastic spot, 8 p.m.
Good to know. I've done the Torres one. My brother does trivia. I forgot where. One of the sports girls, but
Yeah, it's great. I love that.
we should do that. We should go in for good
We
trivia.
did,
I love
we
trivia.
did
Good
tri-
food too.
Yeah.
Did you never joined us in trivia in the Super Bowl?
Oh,
right?
that's right. We came in second.
We had
Which we fell apart in the last round.
No, what happened was the last.
Well, we went
round-
all in.
Yeah, it was the last round was a thing of you can do up to 30 points. But like, if you put that number, you can also that's the amount of points you also will lose if you get it wrong.
Like Jeopardy.
We had a massive
You got a
Exactly.
wager.
We had a massive lead.
Massive.
We took a lead. We took
Got
a
cocky.
leap. We were
Liquid
off by
courage.
like 1 or 2. There was another team that was in last place that definitely cheated and got the exact number right, and then they won the whole thing.
What a coincidence.
Right.
Yeah.
All we got, just enough.
We did get a gift certificate to the bar.
We did.
Which the name of the bar in San Francisco was.
That was the one right by your spot,
Yeah.
right?
Not No Name.
Is it No Name?
No,
Or
it wasn't No Name.
That's the one. No Name is the one big time.
he had to connect at 11.
Yeah,
Every Super Bowl has a connected 11. Let me tell you, I had one in New Orleans.
Yeah.
What a legend that guy was.
Legend.
I love
Legend.
Legend.
Became our nightly stop.
They did.
I'm sad I never got there.
I
'cause
know.
I heard great stories.
It was.
We'll have to go back.
We will.
We will. We will go back. All right, David.
I cannot believe that these two absolute gems are
I
still
know.
available.
I have a feeling.
I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna do okay. First, I almost wore the hat on the show. Had I worn a different outfit, I'm gonna go Bull Durham,
Okay.
another Costner classic.
Yeah.
Also Nuke Lelouch, who is married to Susan Sarandon.
Mm-hmm.
God, what is his name? Tim Robbins plays Nuke Lelouch, who's the pitcher, and obviously Kevin Costner plays Crash Davis, minor league legend, home run king. He's the catcher who's supposed to mentor Nuke. Super prospect who's absolutely out of his mind. And it's for the ladies. There's a little bit of a love story there with Annie. Annie is Susan Sarandon, who is married to Tim Robbins in real life. So a little fun fact there.
Oh, I've got. Before, are you gonna move on to your next one?
No, not yet.
Okay, keep going then.
Great movie. Robert Wall plays the pitching coach, who later on played Arliss in a great show on HBO. If you want to see
What's it called?
Arliss.
Arliss.
Arliss. If you have HBO, it's on there. Watch every. It's like Entourage and Ballers before that.
Oh.
Legendary show.
That's all I need to hear.
Sold.
You have
Sold.
to see it. It's so good.
Sold.
But I mean, so many classic lines in that movie. Great moments, like when he shakes him off, and Kevin Costner says, "Oh, you're gonna shake me off? Watch this." And he tells the pitcher, or he tells the hitter, fastball or breaking ball, whatever the pitch is. He goes, "And when you speak of me, speak nicely." And the guy hits a jack like 700 feet. It's great. But that movie's awesome. So many classic lines. And then the other one. Speaking of, go ahead.
Wait, before you go to the next one, I have a confession to make, and I feel like Andre might be on the same boat as me. I've never seen this movie.
I haven't either. No.
Okay, so I know of this movie. I
Yes.
know this movie's iconic. Kevin Costner, again, like I mentioned earlier, he's the king of it. I have it on I put it here as in case of emergency if I need to bring it out because I know everyone loves this movie. I have actually not seen it though. Like I need to see this
I know.
movie.
I need to
I
see
don't
it.
blame you.
Yeah.
It's actually, I mean, the movie's before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a classic.
It was
thanks to
showing
my
up on
dad.
all the lists. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
clearly it was a good movie.
I mean, please see it.
I
So
gotta see
funny.
It. I gotta see it. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah, great movie. And then the other one, which, I mean, how is this movie here at
Fourth
pick
round
number
jam.
whatever this is?
You might get a steal here.
A League of Their Own
Yeah.
is where I'm going.
Wait.
See, I haven't seen that
A
one
League
either.
of Their Own is
No, I don't think I've ever seen it.
okay,
either.
and this is
I'll see
coming.
if something else.
So okay, A League of Their Own is during World War II.
Okay.
This is based on a true story also.
Okay.
A League of Their Own during World War II. All of the men went to war. Ted Williams
Yeah.
fought in the war. Joe DiMaggio, all these guys fought in the war. But baseball was everything in the United States, and they needed something to like have entertainment. They started girls' baseball, right? And I'm not saying this as someone who wants a girls' baseball league to start. I'm saying it's such a great movie. Like what a movie! Tom Hanks plays Jimmy Dugan.
I know a movie this
He's
is
the
now,
manager,
yes.
and I mean, there's a classic line. There's so many classic lines, but there's one part where an outfielder starts crying because he like rips her.
Yeah.
And she's crying. He's like, crying? There's no crying in baseball. Like it's the
Okay,
greatest
so
moment.
there's a commercial. I think it's a Capital One. Is Jennifer Gardner in this movie?
She's not. It's Gina
Okay.
Davis.
Okay, because there was a Super Bowl commercial either this year or last year that was the line that was said, and it was the same kind of and like when you started explaining to me, I'm like,
I know I've heard that there's no
Yeah.
crying in baseball line
Yeah.
before.
I mean,
I
didn't realize
don't know
it
if that
from
was
there.
just my coaches telling me that when I was a little kid, but
Absolutely. It's from that movie,
came from that movie.
undoubtedly.
yeah.
Unbelievable movie. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
Fully have to watch it. Madonna playing center field.
No.
Rosie O'Donnell plays third base. Gina Davis is the catcher. And like the catcher is the
Stacked.
like absolute savage, power hitting, like
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's like 5-tool catcher? That's her, right? Like, and her sister's the pitcher. Like great movie.
Interesting.
God, I gotta add this one to the list too.
Full recommendation for sure. A
Hell
League of Their
yeah.
Own.
Hell yeah. Leave her
And
on.
you've seen Halloween. You see sometimes couples costumes.
Yeah.
Guys and girls. The girls dressed in like a pink like uniform
Yeah.
with a skirt,
Yeah.
red hat. That's A League of Their Own. Those are the
Okay.
Rockford Peaches, which is their team.
Yeah. I love it.
And based on a true story.
True story.
Wow.
Actually, there is there used to be, and it's in the movie. There's an exhibit in the Baseball Hall of Fame about it. Yeah.
Wow.
All American Girls Professional Baseball League.
Gotta watch that. I mean, especially that there's like history
Yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah.
Always appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
No.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Love it. Love it.
It's my turn, isn't it?
There's too many good baseball movies, guys.
There is.
Gotta be honest.
And
Let me see where the list is.
all right, I know where I'm going here. It's an easy decision for me at this point. The next pick is going to be very difficult, but I am going to go with we talked about it offline before. There's a little bit of back and forth on it, but me personally, I enjoy it. I like the analytics of baseball. I think they at least allude to it, so I'm going with Moneyball. I know they left a lot of players out. They let a lot of the situation out, like you mentioned. A lot of good pitchers, which, I didn't know that watching it. So maybe I don't like it as much anymore, but I still enjoyed it. It was cool to see kind of like the behind the scenes, especially like in today's age of baseball, right, where it's gotten so analytical. I feel like it's always been that way, but we're hearing more and more about it. So to see it like in that era of baseball and to see how the A's kind of became what they became in that era because of their approach to how to like look at the game of baseball. I appreciate it for that, and I think the acting's phenomenal in that movie. I was engaged as a movie watcher, as a baseball fan, so I personally enjoy it. But I know there's some backlash back there. So if you wanna add to what that,
Listen,
I totally agree.
you can rip my pick.
No,
It's okay.
super enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree with that. As someone who's read the book and kind of knows all the stuff that wasn't said, I just wish that there was a little bit more of that. But I also understand that doesn't make for a great movie, right? Like, nobody wants to hear that they had a bunch of future Cy Young candidates and an MVP playing short, bunch of all-stars. They want to hear about, like, the guy who had no arm and had to move to first base.
they
and
walked
stuff.
a bunch of people. Oh,
You know?
Yeah.
I'm with you in the camp. I love Moneyball. I would have actually. I was gonna pick Moneyball at the 3-hole, but I was like, you know what? Like I was like, let me have some little fun. I gotta throw an angel down. I freaking love Moneyball. I love Brad Pitt in Moneyball. I love Jonah Hill in Moneyball. Also Chris Pratt. Shout out. That's kind of when he kind of took the turn of becoming not necessarily a serious actor, but sorry again, he's getting fucking ripped. Anyway, Cambo. He's said it on the show. Big Hat Bo. He has the same opinion of you. Like he's like, I like the movie. The movie is a good movie. But he can't stand the discrepancies, and he can't get past the fact that they ignore the fact of how good that team actually was. So, in that sense, you're absolutely valid. I'm with you though. I freaking love this movie. I don't care. I'm also not as like I'm a big sports guy. I know every single football player in the history of mankind. Baseball's not one that I'm as familiar with. So like for me, it didn't bother me. But I will say if that was like, I'm talking about Kevin Costner, a movie like Draft Day that was the most insane, ludicrous movie of all time. I have a ball with it, but I will never consider it a very good movie because of how absurd it is. All right? Moneyball, I understand. I'm with you, though.
Wasn't part of
Vontae
that?
Mack, no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't part of that was like Giambi was like the guy at the time, and then
Yeah.
Giambi's
Yes.
brother was like
Yeah.
oh, he's not that, but we can make him work.
Yeah.
Like I remember something around Giambi and his brother.
So the A's were pretty good, and they had 3 notable stars that were all going to hit free agency. And the owner at the time wasn't interested
Right.
in negotiating like some of these other teams. So Giambi signed with the Yankees. Johnny Damon signed with
Yes.
the Red Sox. And my guy, Jason Isringhausen, came to the Cardinals and helped us win a World Series. But then they were trying to replace the whole premise is
Exactly.
replacing those 3 stars in the aggregate. So they had Jeremy, they had Scott Hatterberg, they had Chad Bradford, I think was the side armor. Damon was replaced by a couple guys too.
Right.
Like a collection of guys. It was a great movie. David Justice, absolute savage hitter on the Braves and Indians, and they're at the end with the Athletics, not the same guy, but still had some in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
It is. I appreciate
it.
that, right? Like
I
the
love
building of a roster. We're seeing the Marlins kind of taking a similar approach,
teams.
right? A lot of teams, a lot of teams, right? Because you see like the spenders, like the Dodgers, obviously the Braves, the Mets. Well, more Mets than the Braves, honestly, at this point. But doesn't necessarily translate always. The Rays did it a couple years too, you know. where they just didn't want to spend, but they could find ways to build a roster.
I'm curious to get your thought. This is not even movie related at all because it's something that you're talking about. Does the MLB need a salary cap?
Absolutely not.
You think it's
No chance.
It's crazy what the Dodgers can do, though.
It's within the rules. Everybody.
I agree. It's in the rules. I'm saying should it not be in the rules is what I'm trying to say.
I disagree. And not to like run down. This is a movie draft. And
No.
The sports thing, but like the billionaire owners can afford it.
Fair.
You're just choosing not to. And for those teams who say, or the fans of teams who say the Dodgers are ruining baseball, you should be mad at your owner instead.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think it was either the Dodgers owner or Dodgers coach. I think that did a quick little interview, basically saying like, should there be a floor as to what the minimum team should spend
To bring
right?
some people up.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
there's no cap, but like if you're a team, like you have to at least spend
much.
this way.
Yeah.
And we were having this conversation.
We did.
And you brought up a good point,
Yeah.
which was
The floor just means you have to spend it. It doesn't mean you have to spend it well.
right.
And I can think of like growing up, the Sacramento Kings before they got the Chris Webber Kings.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Chris Webber Kings were good, but before that, the Kings were awful. But they had a bunch of bad contracts because the league said you had to spend a certain amount of money. And we've seen, Dre and I talked about this last week on Thursday, like we've seen a bunch of teams spend. I mean, the Mets had the highest payroll last year and didn't make the playoffs.
Right.
And I called that at the beginning of the year, by the way, so. But spending doesn't guarantee it. It just maybe gives you a better chance. More irons in the fire. But I am wholly opposed to a salary cap in baseball.
All right. Listen, I love it. I just see the Dodgers. I'm like, man, like that's insane to me. But again, like, I'm kind of with you. Like, spend more money.
100%.
Broke ass.
Build
spend
better
your money.
rosters.
Well, build better rosters. And
Yeah.
look, caps make it hard to build
Yeah.
a team. Look at what the Dolphins are going through right now.
Yeah.
Because of the cap, they have to get rid of everybody, and it's going to take longer than if they could just spend, right?
Yeah. Fair.
Ross would throw the bag if
That's
there
That's what
was
I mean.
no-
That's
if he
true.
could, right? If he could, he would.
Ross would throw the bag. He'd be
Yeah.
like, what do we need?
Brett-
We're going to get them all.
Brady would have been a fit. Yeah. All right. So I've got the back-to-back. I've got rounding off my team. I will start with a movie that I did pick in the sports draft. It's a personal pick of mine. I absolutely freaking love this movie. I don't care how many people have not seen this movie. David, I'm hoping that you've seen this movie. I really am. Have you seen the movie Everybody Wants Some?
No.
All right. Add that to your list. Add it to your list. I know you haven't seen it.
No.
Pooch hasn't seen it. No one had seen it. I'm the only
Everybody
person.
wants them?
It was just celebrating their 10-year anniversary this past weekend. It's this guy, Richard Linklater, who did Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
It's basically his spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused, but it's around a college baseball team.
Okay.
And it's about this kid. It's essentially a week it's syllabus week for this of this kid who's a freshman trying to make his way kind of integrating with the baseball team. Awesome movie. It's a movie really about nothing, but it's just literally you're following this kid's first week of college and like the fun of college, and he's on this baseball team and it's like takes place in the 70s, so like there are a bunch of characters, 70s, 80s, 90s, I don't know what era, but it's not like modern day. And dude, just an absolute blast, and it's fun. If you're somebody who has played sports growing up, you'll get the different team dynamics, and there's just a bunch of great actors who got their first role. Glenn Powell, one of his first roles. Wyatt Russell, a bunch of guys you'll probably recognize. Zoe Deutsch, whatever her name is. But great movie. Just celebrated its 10-year anniversary. Michael Sanchez gave me so much shit for picking this movie because he's like, no one's ever heard of this damn movie, you film snob. And like this movie is so damn. I want everyone to see this movie. Everybody wants some. Go watch it now.
Where can we watch this?
I'll tell you right now.
Because
Because I don't
getting
even
all
know.
these records. Oh, look,
I'll
Bull
give it a
Durham,
shot for sure.
top of the list.
Bro.
Everybody
A classic.
wants some.
I'm struggling with this fifth one because
Oh, God,
honestly,
all right.
How do I pick just one? Is where I'm at.
I don't have any options because I haven't seen
If
half
it
of
was
these
up
movies.
to me, we'd do another 5 rounds.
Look
This is crazy.
at these bad
that looks
boys,
fun.
man.
I
Look at
like
these
that.
bad
Oh, I saw that. I
boys.
did see that on.
Yeah,
I have never seen that. Yeah, you gotta let me know where to watch that because
It says, all right, this can't be right. What is Pluto TV?
Oh, I have that. Most people have that on like TV.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
On like your
All right,
smart
well,
it's
TV.
like on- It should be on
it
streaming.
says you can watch it on Pluto. Oh,
it's probably free too because I
I
think
think I'm
Pluto
starting right now.
TV's
Correct.
It's
It's like ad server.
Yeah.
yeah. It's also on Paramount Plus.
Okay, I
I
have that.
You got that. So, yeah, everyone
We're
wants
in.
some. Everyone wants some. That's gonna be our homework. Everyone wants one. Me and you were watching Bull Durham, and yeah, you're watching Everybody Wants Some. All right. Then my last pick. I love this movie. It's a movie. Again, I'm taking it back. Sports movies for me, that nostalgic feel. This is one that is a equally as a quote unquote fun movie, but it's definitely not like fun in the same sense that Sandlot is fun because it's got a lot of dark undertones and a lot of dark things that happen, sad things that happen. Hardball, all right? Keanu Reeves, Hardball.
Wow.
You know, this guy coaching, you know, bunch of kids. It's like the same element, but it's obviously got a, you know, dark tone on, you know. Oh, shit, I keep doing that thing. You know, and it's got, it's what I haven't seen in a while, but it's, you know, it's like inner city kids and you know, there's things that happen, like, I forgot the name of the spoiler alert. Somebody unfortunately does
G-Baby.
pass away. There you go. But yeah, it's just one of those, like, I remember watching it as a kid. It was sad, but like, it was one similar, different, but similar vibes, like a Gridiron Gang type thing.
Okay.
Sure.
Where I loved that concept of, you know, trying to help this community and you know, this team of not necessarily misfits, but like a team that, you know, you want to to better himself and do it. So I love Hardball. So
Great movie. Do you
Great
remember Keanu Reeves bets on a basketball game? In the movie, at one he's like a compulsive gambler. Owes money to all these people, and he bets on a Heat Bulls game, and for some reason that stuck with me.
Wow.
that's fire.
Yeah.
That is actually
I
sick.
did not remember that. Because when probably last time I saw it, I didn't even know what gambling was. So I just remember. Honestly, I just remember G-Baby, and I remember, you know, Keanu Reeves. And I remember again I watched so many baseball movies in cars. Like they're car movies. Like for me, like road trip car movies. My buddy Bob, like I mentioned, like he had Hardball in the collection, so we watched it a ton.
I watched Hardball at one point for
Yeah.
sure. I just do not remember it at all.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact I watched it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm telling you, I gotta watch a lot of baseball.
A lot of
movies now.
homework.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Between
gotta,
now and
hey,
Wednesday.
you've got
Exactly.
well,
Good
you've got a
timing.
flight. You've got a flight too coming
That
up
is
soon.
true.
So
I got a lot of flights coming up. So
Yeah, you got a
Just
couple
gonna
long
start
ones.
and
Got
a couple long ones
too. So racking them up.
you know what? We're gonna take a lot of notes during those
Yes,
movies,
yes.
and we are going to do a synopsis of all the movies you.
I want video.
you have
I want
recommended.
video recaps, and then
I
we'll
got
be
you.
posting them.
And we'll submit them. I got you on the plane.
Yes.
I don't care who's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
No, 4-hour TSA line.
Yeah,
Got plenty of time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's like Andre's yelling, "I just watched this movie."
I'm down.
Oh man! All right, Dre. Last pick.
Like I told you, you have an abundance of options. I do not have really any options at this point. My list was thin. The fact that I got 4 of the 6 maybe that I wanted to choose, the other 2 were picked by you guys. So doing some last minute research here, I think I remember watching this movie. There's a movie called Ed.
What a pull by you.
Wait, is that the one with the guy from
the
Friends?
Yes,
No,
Matt
the
LeBlanc.
chimpanzee?
With the chimpanzee. Yeah.
What a pull.
Let's go.
And right in line with your choices, too.
Yep, exactly. I'm like, I got to stay on brand. Like, I'm looking at some of these. I'm like, I've seen them, but they're not on the theme of what I've been going with.
Have you seen Ed?
I have. It's been a long time since I've seen
I
it.
feel like Ed came out in like 1996.
Yeah.
Something like
I watched it when I was a kid, but do I remember it? Absolutely not. But I do remember vaguely, you know, obviously the chimpanzee element,
Yeah.
and he was like best friends with the chimp.
Yeah.
I think he played third base, right?
That feels right.
Yeah,
I
played
haven't
third
seen it
base.
in a long time.
Okay, yeah, it's been a minute. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Ed. Wrap up the list.
love it.
I love monkeys, you know. So let's add it in there.
What a line.
I love it.
That's the tagline for this,
Yeah, that's the
this
clip.
episode,
That's good.
I think, for sure.
I like monkeys. Da-da-da-da-da.
We're Planet of the Apes while you're in there.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great. That is great.
I don't know how you follow up with that one. I'm sorry.
I mean, I just, like, I don't even know which way to go because there's so many good ones.
We'll do honorable mentions after. So
Okay, I'm going to draw a line and say, I'm going to go with the highest one that hasn't been picked on my list.
okay.
Rookie of the Year.
I had Rookie of the Year. I was between Rookie of the Year and Hardball.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take Rookie of the Year with your last one.
Yeah.
I mean, Henry Rowan Gardner. For a guy, a fellow long last namer.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love it? My one knock about Rookie of the Year, Cubs. Like, can't support that. Hope they never win a game, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, Gary Sinise playing the
Yes.
Rocket. Chet Stedman.
What a name.
Daniel Stern.
He knows every name.
Daniel
I
Stern
freaking love
playing
it.
the pitching coach who like locks himself between two doors
Yeah.
and invents hot ice.
Yeah.
You heat up the ice cubes. Like, what are we? There's just so many lines in this
Innovative.
movie 3 big league cameos in a very quick moment. Pre-roids Barry Bonds with the Pirates.
Yep.
Wow.
Bobby Bonilla with the Mets pre-world champion with the Marlins.
What a plug.
And my St. Louis Cardinal, Pedro Guerrero, power hitting first baseman.
Hell yeah.
And Henry just throws fuzz Chad by all 3 of them.
Hell yeah.
You gotta love it. I mean, what a movie.
That is a
love
crazy lineup of cameos.
Yeah.
How crazy is the Bobby Bonilla situation, though? Do you know the story?
Do I know it?
Yeah.
I love it. We all aspire.
I know,
to Bobby Bonilla.
right? Me and my boys every year on the
Bonilla
day,
Day.
whatever it is like I get a picture every year. Bobby Bonilla's got paid whatever $1.8 million.
Bobby Bonilla is how the Dodgers are doing what they're doing. They're deferring all that money. Soon it's going to be Ohtani.
Well, Tani's gonna be doing the same thing.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Ohtani Day. That's going to be the next thing.
That's
He's gonna
every
be
day. in
paid to the
Japan.
day he dies
Yeah.
by the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Just like Bobby Bonilla. I mean, I don't know when his thing ends, but
Pretty soon, actually.
I feel like
running out
we're
of Bobby
running out
Bonilla
of-
days. So we got to celebrate them.
when is
Yeah.
Bobby Bonilla Day? Let's see.
July.
It's in July for sure.
It's like the first 4 days. Maybe
Yeah.
July 1st.
Let me see.
I love that. I was going to go rookie of
Wow.
the year with my last
Did
pick.
I
Nailed
nail
it.
it?
What?
July 1st.
I'm telling you, this guy is an
Nailed it.
encyclopedia, dude.
$1.1 million.
He's an encyclopedia.
Not just a hat rack.
Yeah.
2035 it ends.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
we got a couple times.
Big party
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the Stay Tranquilo Studios.
Yes.
Gotta invite him
we
all.
should do. We
Bobby.
should do a big.
We'll invite Bobby.
We gotta throw a pachanga for
Yeah,
him.
but I was between Angels in the outfield and Rookie of the Year. Those were the 2 like kind of like nostalgic picks that I was going to go with. And then honestly, I was going to do it again for my 5th pick, and then I saw Hardball, and I'm like, this one's for G, baby.
How could it not be?
Yeah. Dude, all right. Some honorable mentions. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to hear. Let's just kick back and
Yeah,
let David
allow-
run through
allow-
I mean-
his entire list of honorable mentions.
When they told me this was 5 rounds of 3 picks, I was like, guys, I listed 30 movies. I'm not going to go through 30 movies. But like, I took Major League, and since nobody took the second one or the third one, I
Right,
guess
yeah.
I get the entire franchise.
Yes.
Lucky
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
Lucky
I
me.
had Major League 2, but I usually do that. If someone gets one, unless it's Star Wars, I'll take another.
Well, how do you feel about Back to the Minors, which is the third one? It's not the Cleveland Indians anymore. It's the Minnesota
I
Twins.
think I've only seen the first 2. I've
Well-
only seen Major League 1 and 2.
Here's a homework for you. Back
Okay.
to the Minors.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
Minnesota Twins instead. There is some carryover, some guys from the movies you know.
Yeah.
Fun fact, and actually I messed this up because Little Big League is also the Minnesota Twins. I would not have taken Back to the Minors first, but I took. Remember, I said he took Bench Warmers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a tie. So the guy who plays I Am 12
No.
also is in Back to the Minors. He is the star player
who
for
plays
the
I Am
Twins.
12.
Power hitter Carlos Liston. Same actor.
That's
It's
incredible.
right.
incredible, dude.
Yeah. Guy.
It's incredible.
So when you watch Major League Back to the Minors and you see Carlos come out and he like squeezes the bat and whatever,
You're like,
gonna
"Oh
be
my
like,
God."
oh my God, that's I Am 12. 100%. So
He is the perfect fit
Yeah.
for like a baseball player.
No, he is.
yeah, he
Perfect.
plays the Dominican
Yeah,
very well.
so
I don't know
well.
if he is or not.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was, yeah.
Another honorable mention that has a Major League tie, the movie Mr. Baseball.
Nice.
With Tom Selleck, great mustache,
Okay.
Magnum PI mustache. If you haven't seen it, great movie. It's Tom Selleck plays a Detroit Tiger, like power hitting first baseman who's like getting
Yeah.
older and gets cut, right? Like the Tigers have a hot shot prospect coming up to replace him at first base, who, fun fact, is played by the actual Frank Thomas.
Really?
Whoa.
So when you watch the movie and you see this savage hitting BP,
Yeah.
you
It's actually
recognize me. You're like, oh, Frank Thomas. Yeah, Hall of Famer, better than Magnum PI. I get it. But this guy goes to Japan and like relives his, reignites his career with the Chinichi Dragons. The guy who plays Pedro Serrano is Dennis Haysbert. He also plays Max Dubois on the Chinichi Dragons, who's like the American star when Tom Selleck gets there.
Dude.
Yeah. Great movie, Mr. Baseball. Awesome.
Incredible.
Encyclopedia,
I
man.
wish I knew this much about baseball movies.
I wish I knew about important things.
Well, that's how I feel, honestly. That's I know a lot about movies, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Baseball movies maybe not my specialty. But yeah, I think that all the time. It's like, man, imagine like my wife said the other day, and she goes, she like asked we were doing like one of those like online quiz things like for fun, and it's like what's the most impressive thing about your student? She goes, the amount of useless knowledge you have in your head. Like, I don't know whether that's an insult or the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, I would have been so proud, truthfully.
Yeah.
What about 42?
I got 42 on my list.
It's another good one.
I like 42.
Obviously, a lot of truth in that movie.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Significant amount of truth.
Yeah,
But-
Jackie Robinson. Shout out Chadwick Boseman, RIP legend. But I like 42 a lot. Another one I had 40. So honestly, the only two that I didn't get to, or three, because I did have Airbud 7th inning fetch on here. So my two actual that I have seen.
Thought about it, but I went dogs over chimps. So.
Yeah.
I mean, chimps over
Chimps
dogs.
over dogs.
You love monkeys.
Yeah.
I like monkeys. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So I had 42 on my list, and then I
Okay.
have Mr. 3000 on my list as well.
Okay.
So
Milwaukee
Bernie-
Brewers.
Yeah. Bernie Mac, baby.
I've seen it, but I've seen it in bits and pieces and
Yeah.
never like sat down and seen the
Yeah,
whole thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't even like piece it together.
Yeah.
But I always like catch it while it's on. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it's
it's enjoyable.
always on like TBS or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's like the newest baseball movie though?
I don't know.
There's one with like John
I
Hamm.
don't know. Oh wait, $1 Million Arm. That's
There you go.
not that new. That's a Disney one also.
Yeah,
Ephus.
Actually, I need to see that. Apparently, that's supposed to be really good.
Really? It came out in last year.
So $1 Million Arm. Those two guys. It's finding two guys in India.
Yeah.
To like sign with major league teams.
Mm-hmm.
One guy, I want to say it was the lefty, was a javelin thrower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they both signed with the Pirates. Nobody made it to big leagues. The right-handed pitcher, I'm almost positive, ended up in WWE.
Really?
Yeah, like he was a wrestler after he got
That's
released.
crazy.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but honestly, everybody wants them as semi-recent. It's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Gotta
like,
check that out.
I think you're gonna like it.
There's Ephus that dropped in 2025, and then You Gotta Believe in 2024.
I don't know that one.
The reviews don't look very good.
One for you guys, two for you guys.
Okay.
Sugar, which we talked
saw
about
that,
a little bit
yeah.
earlier. Sugar is the one I was telling you about before we started recording. That's about like the path of the guy who's
Oh,
in the
okay.
Dominican.
Got it.
Awesome movie. And then super old movie, The Natural. with
I've heard of The
Robert
Natural.
Redford.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of The Natural.
It's a book that's
Yeah.
turned into a movie.
Okay.
And The Natural is a classic. And Robert Redford, who just passed away, I think,
Yeah.
this past year.
Another legend.
Robert Redford looks like baseball.
Yeah.
Right? He plays Roy Hobbs. What a great story. Neither of you have seen it.
No.
Probably never read the book.
Nope. I don't read.
I haven't.
I can't read,
I
actually.
used to read, and I don't read anymore. But you have to see The Natural.
Yeah.
Outstanding movie. And it's filmed in the old original Tiger Stadium,
Okay.
which you guys might not remember because it's been gone a long time. But
Yeah.
it's the old Tiger Stadium. which
What's
is
the best stadium you've ever been to?
Oh man, so I have actually been to half of the active stadiums.
Nice.
Pittsburgh and San Francisco are my tied for top two. I'm biased. I love St. Louis. It's a nice stadium
Yeah.
too. Atlanta's awesome.
Atlanta is awesome. The new
I
one, right?
appreciate, yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the nostalgia of Fenway.
I love Fenway.
But as a fully sized adult, it's not very comfortable sitting in the seats. but I had a blast, right? And like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
energy is
It's unreal.
outstanding, and they have a really great history and culture there.
Yeah.
even though I'm not a big Red Sox guy because
Yeah.
they took it to us in a couple World Series.
Yeah. Big Poppy.
There you go. I'm surrounded.
For me, one of the cool, like I love Fenway. I'm dying to go to Wrigley. I've
going this year.
I've been to Yankee Stadium, but I've never been to a game there. I've been inside, but I've never been to a game there.
I don't count that one because I've been to
old-
I've been to old Yankee Stadium.
I've been to only new, I think.
New Yankee Stadium. I've been twice. Never for a baseball game, so it doesn't count. I've been
Yeah.
to the Pinstripe Bowl twice.
Got it. Got it. Pinstripe Bowl.
0-2 in that.
That was what I was gonna say.
I was there.
But honestly, the one that for me that I love, and we went for this guy's 21st birthday.
Great
The
stadium.
Colorado Rockies
I
Stadium.
need to get there.
Yes,
Dude, it's
great
awesome.
stadium. Great
It's
stadium.
awesome.
Views are unreal.
Immaculate.
And
the vibes are immaculate.
It's unfortunate that they're not a good baseball team. I mean, we
Yeah.
went, what was that, 9 years ago?
Yeah.
Right?
They were better.
So they were better.
They still
And
had Nolan back then.
yeah. They did.
They had a few. Yeah, they had.
No, they had a couple
They
guys.
probably had Nolan, Charlie Blackman.
Was Story there or not?
It's
Or-
possible.
Yeah.
9 years ago, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But bro, it's downtown view. You're sitting here at the top of the rooftop, right? Basically, because it's kind of like a rooftop.
Yeah.
It's a Blue Moon Brewery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got the Colorado Rockies with the sunset coming down behind them to your right,
Yeah.
and then the downtown city line to your left.
That's amazing.
Dude.
It's beautiful. And then baseball, obviously,
Immaculate
front and center in
vibes.
front of you.
It was.
That sounds a lot like
blast.
the views in San Francisco, where if you sit
Yeah.
behind
Dude, I
the
wanted to
right
go so
and
bad.
the
but
water's
there's-
behind you, it's unreal.
Yeah. Obviously,
So
when we
nice.
were there,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Sadly,
damn,
not
look,
baseball
but no
season.
I know.
baseball.
I was in Pittsburgh for a wedding in the fall. Not baseball season either, but I passed by the stadium too.
Unbelievable.
Been down to go to that one too. So
Wrigley, you're going this year, but you haven't been yet, right?
I don't count Wrigley because I haven't been to a game, but that changes this August.
yeah. Are you taking
Very
us or what?
excited.
We were actually
I'm
talking.
trying to convince
yeah,
Andre
it was
to go at
actually
the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, convince me.
All right, we'll talk. We'll talk offline. We'll make
I
it happen.
love it, gents. Gents, what an awesome draft.
What a
All
draft.
What a
this
draft.
was awesome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No, thank
What-
you.
what a
Thank you
moment.
for
Thank
being
you.
here, man.
God, this was fun.
This was his
I
idea,
enjoyed
too,
this.
by
I
the
know
way.
he did. I know
enjoyed this.
And to be honest, I was like, so much happening this week. I'm like, I don't even know what draft I'm gonna do next week. Boom, MLB season kicking off. Baseball movie draft. There's clearly a million baseball movies that we picked from. This is awesome. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
opening
Hondo's
day this week.
Blockbuster.
Hondo's
Best-
Blockbuster.
Best movie podcast on the net.
Boom, you heard it here first.
I called it the
Clip
net.
it.
That's how old I am.
Clip it.
Clip it, and as always, we'll see you at the movies.